Hi guys, good morning and welcome to Vic and Vern's Rugby and welcome to live Super Rugby Pacifica. Yeah, it's the Hurricanes against the Highlanders. Look, the Highlanders not going to make the playoffs, that is 100% sure. The Hurricanes were probably going to be the number one, but it is an inter-New Zealand derby and those games are always cracking. We saw that yesterday there with the Crusaders and the Chiefs. And I think this is going to be a big game, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Highlanders could land a kind of an upset, because it's a lot of pride on the line here, man. A lot of pride on the line. But before we get into that, let's have a look at the fixtures from yesterday. I'll put them out there. The Crusaders beat the Chiefs. That was live on the channel here with me yesterday, 36-32. Good win from the Crusaders. Played well. A lot of people talk about the Hurricanes number one, the Blues, the Chiefs and everything. Don't count out the Crusaders. They are the champions. They know how to win this bloody thing. Wouldn't surprise me if they go all the way again. Then a big win for the Brumbies for their playoff push. They've knocked the Waratahs out. And the Reds won this morning against Moana. So we do know who is in the playoffs. We know that. That is the Reds, the Brumbies, the Chiefs, Crusaders, the Blues and the Hurricanes. 4 New Zealanders, 2 Aussies. 1 to 4 will be New Zealand, and then 5 and 6 will be 2 Aussies. But it's gonna be an interesting playoffs, I think. I don't think there are any foregone conclusions. Just want to put that off. But you never know. You never know. Let's have a look at the table, because that'll tell you more. That's the table as it stands before this game. There you go. Look, 1 game to go for the Waratahs and the Reds. Even if the Highlanders, could they still make it? No, because this is their last game. So they're going to get to 29. So no, it's done. It is done. The big question is still between the Blues, the Crusaders, the Brumbies and the Reds. Who's 3, who's 4, who's 5 and who's 6? That's the big changes. The Hurricanes, I think, will stay number 1. No, Moana cannot be in the playoffs. No, cannot be. No, only the top 6 make the playoffs, and it's done already. Like I said, Hurricanes, Chiefs, Blues, Crusaders, Brumbies, and Reds. There are maybe positional changes still. Can the Chiefs catch the Hurricanes if the Hurricanes lose today? Then the Blues, the Crusaders, Brumbies, and Reds, they could still move around there in the table, so we'll see. Now, Moana there at the bottom, picked up a losing bonus point today, but Moana are done. The Drew are done, the Force are done, and of course, the Waratahs and the Highlanders are also done, guys. There you go. If you want to get hold of me, that's the email on top of my head there, blinking. So that's the email, good stuff there. Then don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We're at 157,222. 2222. Yeah, there you go. I like that. I like that a lot. There you go. Next is Moana's could be Moana's last game. There's still things going in the background. Maybe they find somebody to give them money. I don't know. But we'll update you that on the DEFCON Rugby. Don't forget, at this very moment, on our other stream, Vernie's doing the Sun Goliath against the Tokyo Black Rams. That is in the 65th minute, and that is 30-20 at the moment for Sun Goliath. So check that out. That is the Pereira's playing there, and Cheslin Colby's there. Got some of the big stars of world rugby in there. Talking about other channels and stuff. Okay, look, I just want to plug it out. We do have a football channel if you want to join us tomorrow for the last day of the Premier League. Of course, our basketball tomorrow as well. The Final 4 of the European Cup is upon us, and we know who the final is. It's Olympiacos Piraeus against Real Madrid. And we also have an NFL channel, so do check those stuff out. But let's go through the starting lineups here quickly before the game starts in 5 minutes. There was one late change to the Hurricanes team. That is Jordy Barrett is out and Rova is in. But let's start with the Highlanders. You've got Ethan de Groot as your prop. Then Jack Taylor as the hooker. The other prop is Angus Avau. Then your 2 locks is Thomas Lavanini and Mitch Dunshee. Your loose forwards for your Highlanders is Lucas Casey, Hugh Renton and Nick Shearer. TK Harden, Lucas Casey and Hugh Renton. Nick Shearer is your halfback. Cameron Miller is your fly half. Then your 2 wings, that's 11 and 14. That is Jonah Lowe and Xavier Tito Harris. Your two centers is Tamochi Tavatanawai and Jonah Nareki, and your fullback is Jacob Ratamavuki Knippers. That is your Highlanders lineup. On the other side, the Hurricanes, the props, Salai Lakai and Pazila Tozi. Your hooker is Asafu Amua. Then your two locks is Isaiah Walker-Lewer and Warner Durns. Warner Durns been sensational this season. Your loose forwards, Devin Flanders, Peter Lakai, another good player, Brian Lowe's. Your halfback is Era Enari. Your fly half is Ruben Love. Then your two wingers, that's Kini Nahola and Ningan Panivai. Your centers are, I can tell you right now, oh, that's good that they've just brought that up. That is Rover is the center. He replaces Geordie Barrett and Blaine Sullivan. And then Josh Moby is your fullback. So we're looking forward to this one. Look, it's all about pride in this one. We know that. There's nothing to play for the Highlanders other than pride. And for the Hurricanes, they'll want to keep that number one spot. Mark, 8002. There you go. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Mo, Dion, and Dennis. Good stuff. And and for the Hurricanes, it's all about keeping that number one spot. I'm going to screw these names up today. I know it, 100%. Highlanders, Hurricanes, the whole time. I'll get it mixed up. But 3 minutes to go until kickoff. Of course, Tito Harris has replaced Tani Tau, out for the season, out for the whole All Black season as well. Not good news there. 11 degrees in Wellington. So cold as hell there already. But the players are about to walk on the field. That Highlanders jersey as well as that Hurricanes jersey looks good. Up the Canes. Yeah, look, I think you got a good chance of winning it this year. Been very impressive. Just got to keep healthy. You know how it is in rugby. The end of the season, if you can keep all your boys healthy, you've got a good chance. Good crowd there in Wellington. Not sold out, but a good crowd. Highlanders fan, come on lads. Ooh, I like that. A Highlanders fan and a Hurricanes fan are in. That is already good for the banter. Look, I like Jamie Joseph as a coach. He's my favorite coach. So I would like to see the Highlanders win this one. Would make the last week of the season, you know, the regular season interesting with the Hurricanes, and the Chiefs could still switch positions. So I'm going to go upset here. I know it's not going to happen, but I'm going to go upset. I'm tipping an upset. I think the Highlanders win this one. So I'm supporting. I always support a little bit more the underdog than the favorite. The Hurricanes are most probably about 20 points the favorite in this one. But I got to say, anybody out there want to send Vic a Highlander shirt or a Hurricane shirt, they look phenomenal, man. They look phenomenal. I got to get some of this merchandise. I've been talking about it and I got to do it. I definitely got to get myself a Highlanders, a Hurricanes jersey. I do like those two a lot. And I want a Reds jersey as well because I do like the way they set up. Stadium, I would say about half full. Maybe less if I see the back there. I don't understand this. You know, okay, the Highlanders haven't had a great season, but this should be full, man. This is a good competition. Lucas Casey, now they're just introducing him on the TV screen. He's been phenomenal this season. He's played really well. There's a few standout players for the Highlanders this year. I mean, I thought Casey's been good. Angus Gardner is the referee. I think he's a good referee, so I don't think we'll have any problems on that part of the field. So here we go. Come on, boys, get us underway. Let me get to the. Oh, you guys, I've still got that pollen allergy, man. There you go. Oh, Vern's game is heating up, 33-27 there. So here we go. And we're up and underway here. So the Hurricanes against the Highlanders. Now I've got to just get this in perspective. That's the Hurricanes. Okay. So Anari playing ahead of Roygard, yeah. Here we go. So the Highlanders with a big kick downfield. Well taken there. That's, I think, Ruben Love. Here we go. He goes up and under. Oh, a lot of kicking back and forth at the moment. It is crazy to me how empty the stadium is. For me too. It is. I don't understand that. I don't understand that these days. I don't know. Maybe you guys there in New Zealand can help me out. Are the ticket prices that too expensive? Or do the Highlanders just on average not have a big home crowd supporting them? I can't believe that. I think they're just kicking back and forth here. It's like bloody tennis. That's about the 7th, 8th kick. And they'll go again. Boom. That was Panavu. Can somebody find touch or... This is crazy, man. I think I'm watching tennis. My head's going back and forth. I'm like a bobblehead here. What do you mean horrible NFL teams? Oh no, in the NFL, American football, everything's sold out, man. Oh, here we go. Hurricanes on the attack here. Quick early one here. Easy try. Freaking hell, this has gone quickly. Josh Morby gets the try. What an easy one there for the Hurricanes. Damn it. They just walked through the Highlanders here. Oh, man. Highlanders fan, it doesn't look good so early on already. Morby's his 13th try of the season. Boy's got some game, huh? Highlanders missing tackles, and once the Hurricanes get into the open field, this is going to be a whooping. Okay, I hope not. I do like close games because just I like the game like Vern's got 33-32. Nah. Too easy, too early, too easy. Ruben Love here with the conversion. What can he do? This shouldn't be a problem for Ruben Love. Saying that, he makes it 7-0 early Hurricanes lead here. Oh, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day, especially with me. I've got this hay fever, pollen allergy. If you look here, my eyes are all puffed up. I don't know why. I never used to have that. I'm getting old, man. All of a sudden, I've got pollen allergy. I've never had that as a young man. Here we go. So Highlanders, you're in for a thrashing here. I had eye drops in. I even took this antihistamine tablets this morning, trying to help me out, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, I will survive. What I don't do for rugby and for this channel, huh? But Vern on the other channel, oh, you see, there you go. It just flipping itches the shit out of you. Just drink a lot, wash it down the throat, man. And at halftime, I'll just go wash my face again. So can the Highlanders do something here? I mean, they've got good players, man. I look at Jack Taylor, Ethan de Groot, Dunshee, TK Howden, Lucas Casey, Cameron Miller, Jonah Lowe, Nareki, Tanavai, Kneppens. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with this team, man. Here we go. So a big up and under here from the Highlanders. Can they do something? Oh, Ruben Love, that is a sensational catch there on the up and under. Erinari getting it out quickly. I like him. But you think of it this way, man. They still got flipping Roygard to come. Geordie Barrett's not playing today. I mean, the Hurricanes have got some serious game. Canes versus Chiefs final. You think? You are counting out the Crusaders. The Crusaders know how to win. Huh? They are champions, man. I would never count them out. I don't mind if the Hurricanes win the whole bloody thing. I had the Blues going to the final this year against the Hurricanes. I had Blues Hurricanes final. That was my tip at the beginning of the season. But I wouldn't be disappointed if an Aussie team was in there, just spice it up a little bit. But again, here, look, the Hurricanes just... Oh, ref didn't see that one, huh? Here they go. Once that back line comes in, Lakai, big running here. Well done. And the Hurricanes are in over the 10-meter line here of the Highlanders. This is looking ominous once again. You just have a feeling the Hurricanes, every time they go on offense, they're going to score. Oh, somebody is down there from the Hurricanes. Who is that? Is Angus going to play on? Okay, the ref says play on. Okay. I think it's Mitch Dunshee. No, sorry. Isaiah Walker-Lawrence. But we'll see right away now. Doesn't look good. He looks invisible. So it's a serious injury. The ref has stopped the game. It looks like a head injury. It's Devin Flanders. No, man, not good news. He has called time. He has called time. Oh, that's going to be a red card coming up here. That's a that's a head-to-head. Come on. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. That's I can put it out there already now. I can tell you this 100% now. This is going to be not yellow. This is going to be yellow and red. 100% this is coming up. TMO is already getting involved. Look at this, man. Yeah, but he is low. There is mitigating. He tries to get low, but they hit each other full on, head on head. Yeah, look, it's not easy. Look, the player, it's not on purpose. He tries to get low. You're never going to get that out of the game 100% because that's just rugby.
So we lost you, or are you still there? I'm here, mate. Okay, cool. Yep. Are we in formal check here, mate? These are the replays on the screen now, mate. Okay.
Whoa, that he's done. Devin Flanders is done for the day. He's not coming back, I can tell you that. His bell has been rung really well. Angus Gardner will have no other choice to send him off with a yellow. I think it'll be a yellow-red, and then it'll be upgraded.
One is upright. He could have bent lower to avoid that head contact. He could have been a lot lower in terms of the bend in the hips to avoid the head contact. So it meets a yellow card threshold. Yeah, okay. Number one, yellow card and off-field review.
Yeah, so they're going exactly what I said. That does. He could have gone a little bit lower. So Daniel Leonard Brown is not that type of player. So I will give him the benefit of the doubt that it wasn't dirty or anything like that. But this doesn't help the Highlanders at all. And you know, the freaking golf cart is on the field, so that is never a good thing. It's never a good. He's sitting up at least. That's a good thing. But he got his bell run big. Hurricanes' keys to victory: dominate the gain line, isolate the back three, and discipline. Yeah. If you're the Hurricanes, these are the injuries you don't want going into the playoffs. These are big time players for the Hurricanes. So everybody's still waiting here. Whoa, the Black Rams have taken the lead. Highlanders' keys to victory: slow the tempo, set piece, and frustrate the Canes' rhythm. They're not doing any of that at the moment, are they? Oh, my nose, I'm telling you, man. He's walking off the field, which is a good sign. But I think his day is done. Because he's going off for a head assessment injury here. Doesn't look good. Nah? The replays, honestly, good. Replays make things always look worse than they are. But yeah, definitely yellow card. Could be upgraded to red. We'll see what happens there. I'll keep you guys up to date. Don't worry. So are we? So time is back on. At least Flanders is walking off the field. So Kerafi is on for Flanders. And it is a line out here for the Hurricanes. Aumua puts it in there. Good take there from Leeware. And, well, the Hurricanes are straight on the attack. They're obviously a man up. It's going to look good, man. I can't see them not scoring on this attack. Well, listen here. Well, of course. I mean, over the summer, yeah, look. You got the Japanese playoffs going on. That's Vern's on that game right now. Then we've got the URC playoffs coming up. You've got the French League playoffs. You've got the Gallagher Premiership. You've got the Super Rugby playoffs. And then not long to go anymore. And then you're going to have all the internationals with that new Southern Hemisphere versus Northern Hemisphere competition. And then, of course, you have the later on in the year, you're going to have this All Blacks touring South Africa to play the Springboks. Lots of good rugby union. And next week we still got rugby sevens to watch. So plenty to watch. So ball coming back here, advantage for the Hurricanes. What are the Hurricanes going to do here? There they go. And the Hurricanes are about 3 meters out here. Oh, easy try. Easy try. Punawai with the try. As easy as 1, 2, 3. Do they switch the numbers around? I thought 14 scored here. So what can Ruben Love do here? Can he convert? It kind of looks like it's going to be a one-sided affair. It does. This could turn into a cricket score. You are quite right, Scott. We hope not. We hope that the Highlanders show a little bit of panache and balls. Another great kick from Ruben Love. 14-0, 9 minutes into the game. And the Highlanders are on a yellow card, which I think will be upgraded to red. Here we go. Jamie Joseph, he must be worried for his team now. Highlands get us underway again. Good catch here from the Hurricanes. That is number, you can hardly see the numbers. I think it's Tavatanai. Here we go. Eronari going to go over the... no, sorry. Vern is going crazy on the other stream, man. So here we go. Highlanders, do something here. You got the ball up to the 10-meter line of the Hurricanes. Renton, like him. Oh, Jesus. They lose the ball. They regain the ball here, the Highlanders. Nareki with a good kick there. Good relief here for the Highlanders. They need it. Try to take as much time off that. Moana, yeah, well, look, Moana. Can you blame the players of Moana? But the situation they're in cannot be, there's families in the background. There's people, paychecks. You need the money to feed your family. And, and you don't know where the next paycheck is coming from. You don't know what's next season. It's not a good situation for the players from Moana. It's understandable. And they still put up a big fight today. Could have been their last home game ever. Penalty to the to the Hurricanes. It's all Hurricanes at the moment. Hands in the ruck. Let's see what they're going to do with that yellow card. About a minute, two, we'll know if it's a red or a yellow. Here we go. Ruben Love for touch. Ruben Love, for me, one of the best kickers on the planet. So only going to be a 3-man line out here. You're going to go to... Oh, they lose the line out. Well, stolen here by the Highlanders. Good stuff. That's good. They get a turnover here. The Highlanders, much needed turnover. Can they get a little bit of momentum going here? Would be good if the Highlanders could score the next one. Yeah, I saw that. I had Vern here. The Sun Goliath were down in the 82nd minute and they still managed to win the game. Good stuff. So Highlanders at penalty advantage to the Highlanders here. Oh, well done by Casey once again. Lucas Casey. What can they do here? Look at, there's a lot of rugby at the moment. I do see it. I just see there has to, for me, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. Rugby will make the big jump and become a global big sport once. Don't know yet. They haven't told me about the record. Once the rugby calendar becomes a world calendar, where you have the rugby championships and the Six Nations being played at the same time, you know, where all the leagues align and stuff like that, I think it becomes a, then you push, you know, when all the players get the same. I will Rose Garden. Lost the ball. Ah, come on, Highlanders. You know, that's the big thing. The problem is New Zealand at the moment. Because we know South Africa, Australia and Argentina are willing to move the rugby championships to align with the Six Nations. New Zealand doesn't want that.
So the yellow card, guys, it's going to be upgraded to a red card. Line of green danger, no mitigation.
What? I thought so. So Leonard Brown's night is done. Red card it is. Yeah, kind of thought that. He looks distorted. I mean, look, he didn't do it on purpose. I said so from the beginning. It just didn't look good. He tried to get down, but he wasn't let down low enough, man. And that looked bad. It did look bad. So that red card now will stay for 12 minutes. The yellow card, well, the red card adds on another 10 minutes, and then the Highlanders can bring on a substitute, but not Devin Flanders. He's done for the night. They'll have to bring on somebody else. But by then, this game could be over. Because if the Highlanders don't start playing some serious defense, and Peter, my man from Sirius, how are you doing, man? Oh, another try coming up here. Another try here for the Hurricanes. Unbelievable. Hell no. For what? Are you fucking delusional? The greatest football team. But you're right. God, hell no. They win. These other teams have won the treble, man. So can Ruben Love convert here and make it 21-0 after 15 minutes? They could get to 100 if this carries on. We're going to have a lot of tries. What I'm saying as well, you might see 100 points here today. So this is not good. Yeah, I always say if you've got more points in minutes, it's never good. Only 2 teams have won the continental treble. Yeah. Why is it a bad game for Super Rugby? Super Rugby is 100 times better than the URC. I'm telling you that right now. It's a better competition. Better to watch at least. Thanks a lot, Peter. Twice. Well, Man United won the treble. Man City won the treble. I think there's one more team that won the treble. That's not true. FC Barcelona, FC Bayern, that's not true. Man City did it and Man United did it. Both of them won a treble. Oh, the Highlanders are in trouble again. There's lots of teams that won the treble, man. Barcelona never won the treble twice. I'm going to actually Google that now. I don't think Barcelona won the treble twice. Including non-Champions League. I'm just talking about the Champions League era. Yeah. And Barcelona did in 2008 and yeah. All I gotta say is the first team to do it with the Champions League was United. I know that. Paris Saint-Germain did it last year. Yeah. I don't know. I don't speak for Hamish. I like Hamish. But I don't understand why Hamish has started threatening several viewers with being banned unless they inflate his average. Okay. Don't know. Hey, look, don't know. I don't know. Hamish does a good job, that's all I know, and we'll do whatever he does, huh? This is going to be another penalty against the Highlanders. The Highlanders are really terrible today at the moment. That red card knocked them obviously off their stride. I mean, they're going to basically play from the first 30 minutes. They're going to play the 20 minutes with a red card. That is terrible, man. But guys, don't forget to join Vern later this afternoon. It is going to be unbelievable. Leinster against Bordeaux in the Champions Cup final. Yeah. Beautiful day today. I tell you, we're going to have about 31, 32 degrees. I think they can. Why not? They've got a 1-0 lead. I think they can do it. I trust them to do it. I'm always positive. Why not? Beautiful outside, huh? They were screwed from the start. They haven't been good all season. Yeah. And well, look, no, actually the Highlanders started the season off really well, beating the Crusaders, but then it just went downhill from there. I actually thought the Highlanders had a good chance to make the playoffs this year, but was not to be. Look, what people got to understand is you have 11 teams, 6 are making the playoffs. It means 5 have to be there who are not going to make. You're going to have somebody not making the playoffs. It kind of does look like an exhibition match, but things can change. I mean, I'm telling you now, I was watching with one eye, Vern commentating on the Sun Goliath against the Tokyo Black Rams. After 20 minutes, after the first half, everybody thought the Sun Goliath was going to win it. Then the Tokyo Black Rams took the lead in the 80th minute, but Sun Goliath came back. Ah, well, that happens in sports, huh? Oh, it goes all the way out the back, and nothing's going right for the Highlanders at the moment. Okay. Jamie Joseph is just shaking his head. Going to be a tough one. Going to be a very, very tough one here for the Highlanders. This could get ugly fast, huh? Oh, it's ugly already. Turnovers conceded already 5 from the Highlanders. Huh? Unbelievable. Yeah, look at. I'm hoping it's going to change, get a little bit closer, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like the Hurricanes going for the next try here. Oh, good ball handling here. Over the 22 they go. Lockeye doing well there, about 18 meters out here now. Warner Derns doing well. But yeah, this is not looking good here. Little chip to the corner. Oh, kicks it straight out of bounds. It's a good break there for the Highlanders. They needed that one. I think so too. I think that, look, it depends. You know, you don't want now. You might make a few changes early. You do not want your stars to get injured. So they might take off 1 or 2 of the big boys. Just a little bit too much mustard there from Ruben Love on the kick. So they go straight out of bounds. So they're going to be coming back for that one. Oh, here we go. Highlanders line out here. What can they do? Boys like Lavanini, Dunshea, and Kike Harden need to step it up. Casey's been good. They get it. Here we go. So the Highlanders trying to run this one out the back. That was Ethan de Groot there with the ball. Good stuff. Here we go. Nick Shearer, what is he going to do? Boom, over the top. Again. Good take from Ruben Love. He's very good on these up and unders. No, they shouldn't have. Dog shit doesn't belong in the final, and the Lions and the Sharks were just crap. So why should they be in the final? If you're in the final, you deserve to be in the final. Ulster deserve to be there. If the Sharks played against Montpellier, they would have lost by 100. So they're both claiming that they downed the ball. The Hurricanes, Ruben Love and Ratamavuki Kniepen. So the call is a try on the field, which is good. But is it a try? Are they going to TMO this? Let's check. It was a very good kick downfield. There you go. And from Kniepen's, here we go. Let's see. Who gets this down? He's got the lead, but Ruben Love's a quick mongrel, huh? Wow, 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 wow. This is going to be TMO'd long time, I think. Who gets this now first? Oh no, it's definitely a try for the Highlanders. Well done. Good. Yeah, there you go. So Highlanders even score with a man down. So let's see now, Cameron Miller, can he put the 2 points on the board? Will be important. And the red card is about to be finished as well. So things are looking up for the Highlanders. There you go. Positivity, baby. Good kick from Cam Miller. There you go, 21-7. So the Highlanders straight back into it. Good work from Kniepens. Oh, Ruben Love trying to knock it out the back, but no. Try. So, yeah, it's good news, man. It's good news for the game. Gives us a good platform here now. So that red card is officially gone. But the player cannot come on yet. He's got to wait for the next break in play. So we'll take it away. There you go. So he will be back very shortly. But the Highlanders on the attack again. Okay, all right. Ooh. Hey. Jason, you and Hamish have got a little thing going there. No, hey. In my family, I get ridiculed for that because I shower like 3 times a day, man. I'm very allergic to any odors. Yeah. Doesn't matter if they come from under here or from here, you know. Now you've got him. But I don't know, guys. I like Hamish. I don't know. I have no problem with Hamish. Okay. So here we go. Hurricanes on the attack here again. Yellow card is up, but it's still the man has not come back on the field because there has been no break in play. Here we go. Good ball movement again from the Hurricanes. Once they get it through that back line, there they go. I thought it was a forward pass. The ref didn't see it. So the Hurricanes up to the 22. Dern's been one of the better players this season for the Hurricanes. Here we go. Lakai getting it over the 22 and Anari getting it out quickly. Here we go. The Hurricanes want to get that 3-try lead up again. If the Hurricanes score here, it'll really hurt the Highlanders. If the Highlanders can make it beaten. Oh, too easy for Ruben Love. There you go. Good one there from Ruben Love. Another easy try. Lekkeremia. It's too easy, man. That is too easy. Hurricanes 26, Highlanders 7. Love will obviously make this kick. This is not going to be an option. The red card is gone. So no, too easy, man. Come on, you look at this. He just goes 1, 2, 3. No one gets to tackle him. It's ridiculous. It looks like the Highlanders players don't really give a shit. No, they know. It looks like the Highlanders are basically think they are in pre-season here, man. So I'm going to give Ruben the 2 points because he's not missing this. There you go. Well done. 28-7. 28-7. Oof. Yeah, that's going to be a big one. And I can tell you now, don't count the Crusaders out of that one. Crusaders is a good team, man. Getting some of their big players back in the right time. So, yeah. And Ruben Love is a superstar, let's be honest. You worried, Scott? Okay. Don't worry, be happy, man. Oh, jeez, can somebody stop these boys there? Highlanders are missing a hell of a lot of tackles. This is not good news. Here they go again. There the Hurricanes go again. It's a better tackle there now. Four tries already after 30 minutes. That's a lot. Huh? Here we go. Kicks it over the top, Aronari. Good take from the Highlanders. Oh, my back. What can they do? Nareki. So, Highlanders get the ball out the back here over the halfway line of the Hurricanes. Come on, Highlanders. Get another try. Make it interesting. Here we go. Kneppens with the kick through. Now, straight down the throat of Ruben Love. Morby with a big kick. Not going to find touch here either. Here we go. Again, no one finding touch here. Back and forth. A little bit of tennis here. I think I'm watching Federer against Djokovic. Boom, boom, boom. Kicks going back and forth. Cameron Miller, that's a good kick. Up and under. Can somebody put any pressure on him? No. Aronari gets it easy. Ruben Love with the ball now. And there they go on that running. Highlanders get lucky there that that pass wasn't clean. Oh, I thought it was a knock on, but he held onto the ball well here. Hurricanes back onto the halfway line of the Highlanders. Over the halfway line. Here we go. Knock on here from the Hurricanes. Good news if you're a does rugby league have a following in South Africa? No. No, not at all. I mean, I'm not situated in South Africa. I'm situated in Switzerland, but no. Rugby league is basically non-existent in South Africa. It's all union, baby. It's all the Springboks. A little bit of sevens rugby which they are doing really well, but no rugby league. I think rugby league is what hurts Australia. They're very good in rugby league, but it hurts their rugby union team. I think there's more money in rugby league in Australia, isn't there? 2 changes already for the Highlanders. Jack Taylor and Angus Taibao both coming off early here. So basically, it's only the Groot staying there in the front row. Quick early changes here. Yeah, much more, of course. Oh, good work here from the Highlanders. Turn the ball over. 10 meters out from the Hurricanes try line. So this is a good opportunity to put another try on the board. Ball carrier holding on. Hurricanes already in bonus points. Got that bonus point already. So, yeah, you go for touch, my son. You go for touch. You're so far behind. No, they're going for the scrum here, okay. Where they feel they have advantages. It's a good kick from Nareki. Good kick. And Morby had to hold on. There were just too many Highlanders coming in there. He didn't have enough reinforcements from his own players. So they opted for the scrum 10 meters out. See what they can do here. We're on our way to half time. What do we got? Let me get that right. There we go. 6 minutes to go. Can they push them here? So they're going to come back for the penalty. They did have the advantage here, the Highlanders. So they did try something that you can. Once you know you've got the advantage, you can try something here. Yeah, I agree with you. One more try before halftime makes it a little bit more interesting. Yeah, I'll be very honest. I've never really watched a lot of rugby league. I watched the World Cup a little bit, but not into the rugby league there as much as the rugby union. So 5 minutes ago, can the Highlanders close the gap here to 28-14? Would be good. Get a try here. Sets up a good second half at least. So here we go, Highlanders. Nareki not going anywhere. Come on now. Highlanders, show us some of your that passion. Okay. Now where does he want to go? Oh, and the Highlanders lose the ball and the Hurricanes steal it and they're straight on the attack here. Here we go, Lakai. This looks good from the Hurricanes again. See, they're just so clinical, man. They are so clinical. Yeah, they just get it's unbelievable. The Highlanders are. Is this being played in Dunedin? I guess so. Okay, all right. Hey, everybody can do what they want to do. Look, I don't get into all the conversations. There you go. Jason Hamilton, I like Jason. I like all of you guys, man. Just be nice to each other, that's all. Yeah, we got another penalty here. It's coming back, Angus Gardner. The Hurricanes defense is really tough, man. Just leave me out of it. Just leave me out of it. When if who was that? If you've got an issue with Hamish, leave me out of it because I have no issue with him. We've worked well together. Of course, we can do without drama. Games in Wellington, Henry Stadium, Hurricanes country. Okay. Yeah, it's in Wellington. Yeah, it's in Wellington, the home of South Africa. We seem to always win there with the Springboks. I do not know why. Here we go. So 2 minutes to go till halftime. I can't wait for halftime. I'm going to put my head under water quickly. Okay, what is Angus Gardner looking at now? Okay, here we go. 1:30 to go to halftime. Then quickly jump into the shower. Get all this pollen off me. There we go. Good work here from the Highlanders. Come on, can they do something here before halftime? Would be nice. Five-meter scrum coming up here for the Highlanders. Good work from the Highlanders here. They're showing a little bit of bottle here, which is nice. They're not giving up. I like that. I like that. Yeah, they got to score here. The Highlanders would put the game in on a good notch. We got about a minute to go till halftime. Oh. But I hope you guys are all doing well there, man. I know it's winter now in New Zealand and in Australia. But give us a little bit of summer as well now. We desperately need it now. Here we go. Oh. Try for the Highlanders. Try for the Highlanders. Good stuff. Much needed. Yeah, it is winter in South Africa as well, yeah. Autumn, okay, yeah. For me, autumn's winter, man. I don't do spring and autumn. I just do summer and winter. I don't really give a damn about autumn and spring. It's a lot better here. Gives them a little bit of an opportunity here going into the second half. It's not quite done the game. Good try there for Tavanawai. All right. Cameron Miller, can he make this kick? It would be important to make it. Here we go. Highlanders fans are up for this one. Here we go. Straight through the middle. So guys, that's half time. I will be back in a few minutes. And then we'll talk about the half time. Don't worry about it. You guys go get yourself something to eat and drink, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Guys, we're back again. There you go, back for the second half. Thanks for that little break. Needed that. Whew. Oh. Had to wash the whole face, get all the pollen. Tell you, there's so much pollen in the air and stuff like that. I was just outside as well. But cool, man, cool. So, are we going to see a comeback here in the second half? Let me get that clock ready for the second half. Are we going to see a comeback from the Highlanders, or is this just a little bit of a step up and then they're going to get smashed by the Hurricane? Here we go. Don't forget, later today, I'm going to put that out there. Later today, let me put that out there. Where have I got that? I put it out there. There you go, live Champions Cup final. Not tomorrow, I can actually change that because I used that yesterday. There you go. Today. There you go. That should be on you guys' screen. Formula One also this weekend. Canadian Grand Prix. Last week of the Premier League. The international team starting to name all their squads. England not happy with Thomas Tuchel not selecting Phil Foden and what was the other boy's name? Cole Palmer, big upsets. No Harry Maguire in the England team. Yeah. Soon we're going to have that. Fantastic game. The tour of South Africa from New Zealand there, from the All Blacks. Can't wait for that as well. Tonight it's the German Bundesliga final between Bayern Munich and Stuttgart. I thought I was doing that one actually. Bayern or Stuttgart. So we're just waiting for the second half to start. Should be good. Let me just check my phone quickly. Okay. Here we go. So I think the action has been good. Look, you got to give it to the Highlanders. They haven't folded quite yet. I mean, they're down 28-14. They had a red card, so a yellow and a red card. Obviously, that was 20 minutes. They were down a guy. It was soft, Highlanders fan. It was soft, but I said it from the beginning. They're going to give a red card for this. That's just the way. That's rugby today. That's just the state of rugby. I thought he could have tried to get a little bit lower. I mean, he tried his best, but come on. Yeah, Lance did win the Coupe de France last night, yeah. So here we go. For me, one of the best players for the Hurricanes this season has been Warner Durns. I think he's been sensational. Just before we go on there, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Help us grow the channel. If you want to get hold of me, that's the email. But the second half is underway here. Here we go. Kickoff is taken. Oh, and my nose. Jeez, I just took a shower again. Try to get all that pollen. But it kills me. It kills me. I'm telling you, man, it kills me. And I've taken tablets, but... Ooh, another injury here. Yes. Whoa. That was Mitch Dunshee. He came down very hard on his back. Angus Gardner has stopped the game. He has come down hard on his back. They're going to see a TMO decision here. Are the Hurricanes in trouble here? So let's have a look. Are they going to give the Hurricanes a yellow card here? Let's see. Let's watch this TMO back. I'll give you my unfiltered opinion on first. Okay, he's in the air. No, that's not foul play. I'm sorry. He does. No. You can't give a yellow card for that. No, you're not. This is not serious. So he's saying he was never in a position to contest. Okay. So I think it's just a plain yellow card. So Nagane Punawai. Oh, and they're looking to upgrade this. You are not freaking serious. Whoa, this could be a game changer. Can the Highlanders take a little bit of this momentum now? You know, it's going to be 10 minutes. They're going to be up, maybe even 20. Let's have a look. Well, look, the threshold for the red card before on the Highlander side was low, so maybe it's low here. The Hurricanes coach definitely not happy with this. We'll see. This could be a changer here. So the Highlanders definitely need to make hay while the sun is shining here. Cameron Miller, big kick down the field, good stuff. So it's going to be a line out for the Highlanders on the 10-meter line of the Hurricanes. And look, they're still in it, and they need to start well here. And let's see what they can do here. Here we go, line out. Taken well, and here we go. Highlanders on the attack here. No, Tavanai drops the ball and it gets knocked on. Advantage here to the Hurricanes. Sullivan using his power to get through here. I don't care if Ronaldo fucking picks his nose. Saudi Arabian football means nothing to me. Nothing. Nothing. I would rather watch flipping, I don't know, Soweto play against fucking, I don't know, Mitchell's playing or Kaiser, I don't know. I'll watch 4th division South African football before I watch Saudi Arabian football. For Saudi Arabian football means nothing. Means nothing. Never watch the game, never will watch a game. Means I don't have time for bullshit. That's why I don't even I'm actually taking time to answer a bullshit question. Al Nassr. I don't give a shit about Al Nassr. Al Eti go fuck. I don't give a shit about those teams. Potential knock on here. Oh my lord, this referee's now getting yellow card against the Highlanders. Okay, for a knock on. Okay. So the cards are quick and easy here. I will rather watch 4th division rugby from bloody, I don't know, out of Georgia than I would watch Al Nassr play football. No one gives a shit. Ronaldo's finished, man. He's done. He had a great career. I don't even think he should go to the World Cup. He shouldn't. Well, he shouldn't, because he should have been banned for 3 games for elbowing the other guy. But of course, the mafia that is FIFA have overturned that. Yeah. Here we go. Warner Durns. Good stuff here. And the Hurricanes back on the attack here. So now it's 14 against 14 here. Lakai doing well. There you go. Well, I do like my football, but not the Saudi Pro League. Yeah, that's my team in Switzerland. They are their worst opponent. There you go, try. Nahola with the try here. Kini Nahola, he gets the try. Hi there, Dan. That's his second try of the night, huh? Good stuff. Oh, Highland is just missing tackles, man, all over the place. Good stuff from Nahola. So, hey, just as you think the Hurricanes are under pressure and that the Highlanders could put a little bit of pressure on them, no. Always good, my friend. Hope you too. So Ruben is going to make it 5 out of 5 here. Here we go, Ruben. Straight down the middle. Too easy. Yeah, I thought so. That yellow card remains a yellow card. So, there you go.
The yellow card will remain a yellow card. Got a super high degree of danger if the player lands on his side.
So, here we go. So, he'll be coming back. Punavai will come back afterwards. Got about 6 minutes on that yellow card. And on the Highlanders yellow card, another 7 minutes, 40 seconds, just to update you on that quickly. So, here we go. Crusaders, Highlanders, got to play some defense again here. Eranari will kick over the top here. Ooh, not a good kick, kind of gone backwards. Slipped off the boot, goes out of bounds, only picks up about 2-3 meters. Sorry guys. Oh, one more coming, I can feel it. Oh my lord, all this pollen around is killing me, man. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Here we go. So, Highlanders now on the attack. On the 22 of the Hurricanes. Can they do? Renton trying to go through there, but no, not happening. Advantage being played here to the Highlanders. Okay. What can they do? Going to come back for that. Nah, still got the advantage there. Here we go. Oh, Renton, good pass out there. So what can they do? Penalty coming up. Double sneeze is good for the soul. Jeez, man, my soul must be fantastic then. I'm just going to do it like, I'm going to sit down a little bit. There you go. My sneeze must be, my soul must be so good because I double sneeze all the time. I'm known as a double sneezer. Not Ebenezer, double sneezer. So it's going to be a line out here for the Highlanders on the 5 meter line. Can they score again? It would be nice. They just can't play defense. That's their problem. So here we go. Good line out. Advantage already for the Highlanders. Good stuff here. Highlanders 3 meters out. This is looking good, and the penalty advantage is there already. We'll come back for the advantage here. Got to be careful here, the Hurricanes, they don't pick up another yellow card. Their fouls and penalties are starting to accumulate there quickly. So the Highlanders decide to take the scrum here on the 5 meter line. I think that's a good choice. They've been quite good on the scrums. They haven't been good in a lot of areas, but the scrums has not been that bad. I have a few routines. I do a lot of carrot juice, a lot of beetroot juice. I do that. I got this nice mixture of how do you call that? Ingwer. What is ingwer in English? You know. Then I got this little tea going, this basilicum tea going. And I do some stuff. You know. I try to stay healthy. Lost a lot of weight in the last 2 years. Lost over 30 kilos. So yeah, you know, I needed to do that. Shape up. Too hot? Okay. So another try here for the Highlanders. Highlanders not going away. I like that. Lucas Casey, he deserves it. One of the better players on the pitch. So it is 35-19. Let's get the kick over here from, and then we'll see. Cameron Miller make the kick, and then they're keeping it to that 2 try difference here. Oh, Casey, good work. takes it from the strong scrum. Hurricanes are strong this year, yeah. But I'm quite impressed with the Highlanders today. They got a little bit of fight in them, you know. My man Derek Lowe from Swakopmund in Namibia. Oh, we're going to TMO this. What's happening now? So what are they looking at here? Put a little bit louder. Let me see what they're looking at here.
So he loses control. There is separation from the palm of the hand.
Ooh, no try.
This is the best camera angle here. So he loses it from the palm of the hand and grabs it with the forearm.
So you're telling me it's a no try because he loses control out of the palm? Yep.
Yes, and then he doesn't grab it with the palm of his hand, so it's a knock on.
Okay.
No try, knock on.
So guys, it's going to be a no try. The player has lost the ball out of the palm of the hand. So there's separation there. It's a knock on. Coming back for the penalty at the scrum. That's it.
Highlander fans not happy with that, but I think that's the right decision. But they did have advantage. It's still Highlanders ball. They can do it now. Swakop has a lot of misty mornings, don't they? Huh? Beautiful. I love Swakopmund. Damn, that's a beautiful place in the world. You guys don't know where Swakopmund is? That is in Namibia, one of the most beautiful countries in the world. I can tell you that. Beautiful nature. Oh man, that Skeleton Coast is phenomenal. And as Derek said yesterday, good fishing waters. Not the ideal place to go for a swim because it's freaking cold. So back to the 5 meter scrum here for the penalty advantage. Oh, running down the coast, they must be fantastic, man. Do they still, Derek, I'm going to ask you now, do they still have those community bungalows there? Right across from the brewery, there in Swakop, they had those bungalows. My wife and I, we rented one of them. That was really nice. They're close to the... easy try. Now the try will count. Do they still have that? That was always really cool. Those community bungalows there, you could hire them. They had a braai place outside. Across the brewery from Windhoek Beer.
Gives that free kick. And actually understood. Straight tip.
Okay, good stuff, Jan Lou. Good. Nice to see that you're doing stuff like that. I like it when young people do stuff for other young people. There you go. That's very popular. It's beautiful. Oh, my nose is killing me. Because we had a bungalow right on the side, a nice big one. You know, and then you have they sell the fresh fish there, and you have the pelicans coming there. It was really impressive, man. And from there you can make a nice walk all the way down to the lighthouse. So it is 21. That's good, man. Yeah, the youngsters need to learn to run with the ball at the beginning. So it's still that 14-point gap. It's not. It's still a respectable year from the Highlanders. Hurricanes get us underway. There you go. Where should it be very dangerous? It's fucking Namibia. It's not South Africa, my son. Namibia is not dangerous. Beautiful place, man. I'll be honest with you. If I had to go live in Southern Africa, I'm either living in Botswana or I'm living in Namibia. Namibia is a beautiful place to live, man. My aunt and uncle lived there for many years. A lot of businesses there. My niece still lives there. Love Namibia. Swakop is great. Luderitz is great. Windhoek is a nice city as well, then, you know. Good stuff there. Here we go. So the Hurricanes look like they're going to score again. Well, first of all, spell Rhodesia correctly. Secondly, it's called Zimbabwe today, dumbass. Rhodesia. Oh, try here for the Hurricanes. Too easy. But it's always a good idea to get plenty for yourself and pass on the. Yeah, it is. Now, I used to coach basketball. Obviously, I was a professional basketball player. I used to coach the juniors all the time. Even when I was playing for the first team, I coached the juniors. It's nothing more satisfying than helping young people on their way. I try to help Jan Ray here on the channel, but you can't help him, man. He's beyond help. Yeah, the Canes are doing a number here. So is Ruben Love going to make it 6 out of 6? Oh, my nose is killing me today, man. And I can't take those tablets that I did yesterday because those tablets make you freaking sleep. Eh? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's not good. First missed kick from Ruben Love today. So 40-21. So Brandon Jose with a try there. Good stuff. No, Namibia is a phenomenal country. I've been there a few times. Love it, man. You can walk around at night. You can feel safe. Good food. Good people. Beautiful nature. What more do you want, man? Oh, definitely. Listen here, I'm going to say something now, and all the South Africans are going to get a hitsy fit here. You ask me tomorrow, do I take Ruben Love or do I take Sasha Feinberg Mongazulu? I take Ruben Love because I want a kicker. My number 10 has to kick. And old Marnie and old Sasha can't kick. And if Pollard doesn't play, we're in fucking trouble, man. So that yellow card for the Hurricanes is gone. No. Here we go. Now that's good, Derek. Good stuff. Derek, Isa. Derek says Kofi Anton is still there. The lighthouse is still there. It's all still there, man. And still very good. And the bungalows that we stayed in, he said they're still very popular. Lots of people still go there. No. One day we must go again. I love that place. I love Namibia, man. What? No, I'm good. Sasha Vick has never heard of Ruben Love. Well, then he's a dumbass like you. Never heard of Ruben Love. Of course he's heard of Ruben Love, man. He's played against Ruben Love. Sasha is a phenomenal rugby player. He's just not a number 10. He's just not a number 10. End of story. So here we go. So, Are the Hurricanes going to bounce back again? It's time to take Ruben Love off here. Protect him a little bit. There we go. Line out for the Highlanders. No, not doing the force against Drew. This is my last live rugby game of the day. Verney's going to be doing. Well, let me put that out for you. Exactly. Sasha's more fullback than he is a fly half. I agree with you, Derek. If you were coaching the Stormers, then you'd put Sasha at 15. I'd even play Sasha somewhere else, but not at 10. If I'm coaching the Springboks, I'm putting Pollard at 10 all day and all night. Because I need somebody, especially in the World Cup, I need somebody who makes those penalty kicks and stuff like that. Because at a Rugby World Cup, most games get decided by when the big boys play with penalties, man.
Don't use that language. Really nicely done there, wasn't it?
Now, Ruben Love is... Look, the New Zealanders are very blessed on the positions 9 and 10. I've said that for weeks now. You know, you've got the Mackenzies, the Ruben Loves, you've got the Barrett boys that can kick well. They're very blessed on the 15, also with Will Jordan. Mackenzie can play 15, and then on the 9, Curtis Ratema is in there, Cam Roygard. They're good, very good. Yes, I do. I do 100%. I think it's very noble. I think it's noble that New Zealand says if you play abroad, you can't play for New Zealand. I think it's very noble. But it's not a level playing field anymore. Because if you're the only country that is doing that, then you're hurting yourself. Oh, this looks like another try here for the Highlanders. Oh, Nari, what a try. So he scores again. I would like to see, I just like to see everybody have the same playing field, you know what I mean? So that's why I'd like New Zealand to give that up. But I am a traditionalist. I kind of like the idea. Look, I mean, you can't turn back you can't, what was that song? If I could turn back time, from Sheer there, if I could find a way, can you imagine, you can't turn it back. Can you imagine South Africa would only allow to play the players that played in South Africa? Been a world of trouble.
Just the decision making as well in the hands, just to see the end here, the fight, determination to get
Yanra, you're this close to me just throwing you off the channel because you talk a lot of shit again, man. Mike's in the house. What's happening there? Oh, Ruben Love is bleeding heavily. Mike, how are you doing there, man? Yeah, let me talk to Mike. Somebody with some brains, because at Bulls 2004 always tries to provoke and talk shit, and then he gets blocked and he doesn't even notice it that no one's actually interested in his shit opinion. Fulyun is on and Ari is off. Fulyun played good last time. He was on. So Mike, how's the things at the lodge, my friend? Guys, if you guys want to have a nice weekend or something and you're in South Africa and you want to go to a nice lodge on the Vaal River, get hold of Mike. I don't give a shit, man. Oh fuck, I've heard enough again. Honestly, I don't give a shit. The Springboks must probably win 2 and New Zealand will win 2. That's the way I see it. I see it going 2-2, maybe 3-1 for the Springboks, but I see 2-2 coming up. The Springboks will win 2 in South Africa, lose 1, and then they must probably lose the away game in Baltimore. Oh, Blaine Sullivan knocks the ball forward. So they're coming back for the knock on here.
Okay, guys, let's go. 30 seconds. Let's get started going.
If the South Africans think they're going to win the series 4-0, that's not happening. I don't think we will. New Zealand's a good rugby nation, man. What do you fucking think? They're walkovers, man. Well said, Jason. Well said. Now that's the day he came onto the planet, and since then he came out of his mother's womb, and since then he's only talked cuck. Yeah. Next week, Crusaders Hurricanes live on this channel, my son. in Christchurch. That's going to be a massive game, because that's going to be a lot also for where you're going to be in the table. That's going to be a massive game next week. Chiefs Blues, another big game. We also live on this channel next Saturday. Lots of games coming up on the channel next week. We'll do all that. We'll definitely do both those games next week. Then we're going to have Sevens Rugby next week, URC playoffs next week, French League's going to be...
He's really quick at him, Lennox, and he can run if he gets a decent bounce. And from nowhere, Ruben Love appears.
Oh, Ruben Love cleaned up nicely here.
And it'll be a 5-metre scrum.
The 5-metre scrum for the Highlanders. Can the Highlanders come back again a little bit, make it, respectable? Jeez, I notice every time I say something, I'm thinking of a song, Respectable. What was that? Mel and Kim, right? Remember Mel and Kim? Take. I'm showing how old I am, man. Derek Lowe, my friend, how old are you, man? I'm looking at your picture. You look like a mean bugger, man. You look like a man that means business. If that's your picture, yeah, Derek Lowe. Got the goatee going there. Oh, here we go. My nose killing me. 63 minutes to go, and it's the Highlanders. Scrum on the 5-metre line. Advantage to the Highlanders. Oh, it's going to be good rugby. It's going to be fantastic rugby, man. Look, it's the pinnacle of rugby. Listen, there is no bigger rugby game in the world for me. Is South Africa against New Zealand. There's no bigger rugby game. Don't come with England or stuff like that. It's South Africa and New Zealand. The two greatest rugby nations on the freaking planet. By a country mile. The third best rugby nation on the planet must be Australia. They've won 2 World Cups, haven't they? But no. South Africa, Springboks against the All Blacks, there's nothing better, man. So, we'll see what happens here. Here we go. Come on, Highlanders. Get another try, Highlanders. Yellow card from the Highlanders. Also gone now. No problem, man. Listen here. Guys, I'm telling you, man. Mike's a cool guy. You guys have got to go to that River Lodge, man. No, I don't flatter you a bit. Fuck it. You're 3 times world champions. There's no flattering there. You've won the rugby championship more than any other team. You're 3 times world champions. I didn't understand how you got rid of your coach last year. I mean, I didn't understand that. You can lose to the Springboks. The same as the Springboks can lose to the All Blacks. We're not going to fire Rassie because we lose 1 game to the bloody All Blacks. The only game that maybe you shouldn't have lost was the Argentina one. Otherwise, you can lose to England in the autumn series there. Well, our autumn series there in Twickenham. You can lose to England. Come on. They're stupid, man. They must be fucking related to Bulls 2004. They're dumb. How the hell? You think they lose all 4 games? Listen, they might lose all 4 games because it might all be close, but they might win all 4 games. Yeah. I'm a big music fan, but I don't like this new age crap. Don't give me Justin Bieber or stuff like that, man. Give me good music. The 60s, 70s, and 80s. That's where I feel at home when it comes to the music, man. No, look, I honestly believe it's going to be a tough series. Because New Zealand are coming down here to South Africa to lose? Hell no. And here we go, Highlanders advantage, 5 meters out, come on. That is, look, I do feel they got to kill that rule that the foreign the players that play across, yellow card to the Highlanders, to the Hurricanes here. They've got to kill that rule. And World Rugby has to come out now. World Rugby. You see, boys, you boys need to vote me into World Rugby, because the first thing I do is very clear. I'll tell you, this is how I'd run World Rugby, right? The Rugby Championship moves up in the calendar a few weeks. The Six Nations moves down a few weeks. They play exactly at the same time. Okay? Six Nations Rugby Championship at the same time. URC, Super Rugby, Top 14, Gallagher Premiership, all at the same time. NPC, Curry Cup, same time. The provincial things. And then in the calendar you have between the competitions, between the club competitions and the national teams, you have a 2-week break, and then afterwards you have a 2-week break. You give players more break. Of course, it was close, man. That's what I'm saying. South Africa won the last World Cup with 3 one-point wins. It's not like we're going to just turn up. People think South Africa are going to turn. Look, I said we're going to win the 3rd World Cup because I want to put that tattoo here. But it's not like we're just going to turn up and the World Cup belongs to South Africa. Yes, like a soccer schedule. FIFA puts the calendar out, and that counts for everybody, man. Because it doesn't really matter if it's rugby players get paid in summer or winter anymore, because they're playing rugby all around the year. But the quality of rugby will be better. The big shot players for New Zealand, South Africa will have their breaks. Rugby, the quality will become better, man. So next time that they're voting for the rugby president of World Rugby, I'm going to put my name in the hat, and you guys are going to all support me, man. That's the first thing I do. Then you wouldn't have no question about the Saudi league coming and all this crap. Did you enjoy it? Okay. And another thing, right? I think international games should be limited. I think, you have your Six Nations, you have your Rugby Championship, that's all fine. But no rugby nation should be playing more than 12 internationals a year. There you go. Vic for president. There you go. We're going to start a homepage now. Vic for rugby president. Casey with another try. The man is sensational. So good try here. Highlanders, the mongrels, they're doing well, man. I like it. Now you go. You can be my vice president. I need a vice president. And Mike will be the how do you say, the guy that takes care of the finance. Yeah, it is. South Africa are the better team at the moment. But if you guys know anything about sports is a freaking cycle, right? It is a cycle. No, fucking hell. No, hell no. Hell no. Yeah, no. Listen here. There's enough dumb people running countries already. We don't need a dumbass being the vice president of World Rugby. We got presidents that are dumbasses already. There you go. Vic for World Rugby president. There you go. There we go. Let's get this going viral now. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. The rugby world would be better. And I'll change a few bloody rules as well. I can tell you that as well. So 12 minutes I've got 12 minutes to go. It's actually, there you go. 12 minutes to go in this one. Can the Hurricanes score again, or can the Highlanders close the gap? And what I'd have the whole referee, because World Rugby is not that freaking poor. I'd have the World Rugby. I'd go out and say, look, the 30 best referees and linesmen in the world, they all go 100% professional, 100%. Pay these people proper money. And I'd have all the Southern Hemisphere refs reffing in the Northern Hemisphere and vice versa, that you have no Australian reffing a game where New Zealand plays or something like that. No, I'd switch it around. I'd have them going totally professional, man. Definitely. And in every league, if it's the URC or the Super Rugby, I'd have salary caps, man. There you go. Every team, maximum, there you go. So that all the teams have the same opportunities. That makes rugby more interesting, man. And I would save Moana Pacifica as well. I would save Moana, 100%. I would not let them get dissolved. So 10 minutes to go here for the Highlanders. Can they? That was a knock on. So going to be Highlanders ball here. It's not that difficult. I mean, you don't have to be a fucking you don't have to be Albert Einstein. I mean, it's just a few things that is logical that is killing the game. And the first rule is that New Zealand rule there. You can't play if you don't play in New Zealand. New Zealand got enough good players that they can afford some of their players to play overseas. And if you had salary caps, you might have some South Africans playing in the New Zealand league. You might have some English come over to play in New Zealand. Why wouldn't you? Come on. Why would I want to pay for Bath if I can earn the same kind of money playing for the Western Force in Perth where the weather's nice? The Highlanders are putting up a fight, and that is good, man. No, it's good. The Highlanders are putting on a good fight here. I like the Highlanders. I was hoping they were going to make the playoffs this year. But I'll be honest with you, all my New Zealand friends, I didn't want 5 New Zealanders in the playoffs. I don't like that either. And I would have the freaking same rules all over the world. The bonus point system all over. All rugby leagues, the same bonus point system. All rugby leagues, that has got to be the same. The red card, 20-minute red card, yellow card, it's got to be the same all over rugby. Yeah, your cousin Elon has to get hold of me, man. He needs to come and help me out of this channel. Elon should support this channel, man. Tell him I'll make advertisement for Tesla, man. All I want is for him to send me the newest Tesla. I'll even take the Cybertruck, man. It's not the most beautiful looking car, but it works. Tell Uncle Elon to make an interview with Vic, all about what he likes in sports. I'll be there, man. Can you imagine me and Elon? Damn. First thing I get him to do is buy my football club, Manchester United. I'd say, Elon, you've got to buy Manchester United, get rid of the Glazers. I tell him to save Moana Pacifica, man. There you go. Save Moana and buy a nice little house in Samoa or somewhere like that. Be nice. Here we go. Got 7 minutes to go. The Hurricanes back on the attack here. Hurricanes are not letting up here. But because I do think a lot of these players are playing to impress the All Blacks coach, So we'll see, because a lot of these players are still fighting for a spot in the All Blacks team. I mean, Ruben Love is in the squad, you know that. But, some of the other guys... Well, ref says play on. I thought that was a high tackle to the head, but no problem. Morby's played well here as well. Come on. Advantage to the Hurricanes here. But we come up with some good ideas, guys. Definitely. I prefer them to play Super Rugby. Honestly, I would prefer them to play Super Rugby. I'm not a big fan. I'll be honest with you, boys. I'm not the biggest fan of the URC. Especially, I don't like the way it's set up. But they're not coming back. I mean, look, South African rugby bought themselves into the URC and into the Investec competitions there, the Champions Cup and the Challenge Cup, and it was a few $100 million that they had to put in, so that they won't get that money back. So they're not gonna just leave the URC now. I think this whole talk of them not playing in the European Champions Cup anymore, I think that's a farce. I think it's not true. I think it's just, I think they want to force some changes, and they're doing it by kind of blackmailing. It's a little bit of a blackmail attempt here. I mean, New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, and Argentina are all for changing the rugby championship schedule. So yeah, we'll see. Oh, Tozy with a knock on here. Highlanders back on the attack. What can they do? Nareki, I like Nareki. Come on. What did you say? Under 19s is what you coach, right? Derek. Good age, man. Those boys are tough already. How's Namibian rugby doing? Which is the right thing. Kind of like Thomas Tuchel did with the English national team. It's not about reputation. That's me too. I think South Africa, we still pick a lot on reputation. I don't. I think the best players are thing. I think, why doesn't Werner Kok ever get a run out for the Springboks? He's played unbelievably well for Ulster. So, 4 minutes left on this one, guys. 4 minutes. Getting back. Yeah, 4 minutes. There you go. But Namibian rugby, I mean, look, Namibia is very tough. You don't have a lot of people. What does Namibia got? About 1.5 million, maybe? You don't have 2 million people living in Namibia. It's hard. It's bloody hard to have a big, good rugby team like that. Do they have a rugby league in Namibia? Do they have a competition? Or do all the Namibian rugby players, the good ones, all just play in South Africa? I don't know. So Highlanders still going for it here 3 minutes before the end. Still trying to... Another knock on from the Highlanders. Damn it, if the Highlanders wouldn't knock the ball on that much, they could actually be in this game. Look, who am I picking to win the Super Rugby? Before the season started, I looked at all the teams and I felt the Blues were really good this year. I was going with the Blues. I said the final would be Blues against Hurricanes this year. And I'm not going to flip-flop. I'm going to stay with Blues Hurricanes final. And I'm going to stay with my pick for the Blues. But I do think the Hurricanes are the best team in the league. And I'm definitely not counting out the Crusaders and the Chiefs. I don't think an Aussie team can win it. But no, I'll stay with my pick. You know, I'll stay with the Blues for now. But you know what they say? An intelligent man, when he gets new information, he changes his mind. So I should actually go away from the Blues and go on to the Hurricanes. But no, I'll stay loyal to the Blues this year. I always pick one team at the beginning of the year. I picked the Brumbies last year as my team. So this year I picked the Blues. I might pick somebody else next year. I don't really care. I just want good rugby. Say it as Canes final, okay. I just want good rugby. I want a good rugby match. I really don't care who wins the Super Rugby. I don't have a real horse in the race. For me, it is just, I'd like a final, you know, like 35-32 final, both teams going for it. You can vote for your man of the match. Is it Peter Lakai, Morby, Ruben Love, Casey, or Nahalo? Well, I don't go for man of the match on a losing team, so it can't be Casey. I would go Ruben Love. Well, thanks a lot, Mike. And the Crusaders are getting really good at the right time. You don't want to peak too early. You want to, you know, Maza your way through to... Yeah, look, it could be they're even talking about an American team in the Super Rugby. But did he get it done? Didn't he get it done? Final day of the Premier League tomorrow, guys. Oh, thanks for that Patrick Brady, superstar. Let me put that out there. Final game of the Premier League tomorrow, and there you go. Put it out there right now. At Vic and Vern Football. Join us for that. At Vic and join me for that tomorrow at Vic and Vern Football. That's going to be a good one. And don't forget, join us at Vic and Vern's basketball tomorrow. Also for the final of the European Championships between Olympiacos Piraeus and the mighty Real Madrid. So I've got a lot of good stuff going on the channel tomorrow. And don't forget, and later this afternoon, let me put that out there as well. There you go. Live Champions Cup final today at 15:45 Central European Time. Just add 10 hours on that if you're from New Zealand. Another try here. No, he doesn't get the try. So the time is up. That's the game. 48-28. 45-28. Hey, Derek, Jason, Mike, Scott, Patrick, Mo, all of you boys in there. Yanre, Yanlu, thanks for joining. Full time, good stuff. Guys, I gotta go to shopping. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. My wife is already waiting, man. Happy wife, happy life. Remember that. Guys, have a wonderful morning. Thanks for joining the rugby. See you guys soon. Don't forget, go join Vern this afternoon. I might pop in there for the Champions Cup final. Congratulations to the Hurricanes and condolences to the Highlanders. Guys, see you soon. Ciao, ciao.